everybody. It's story time. Yeah, let's do this. This is where I, Mr. Chapman, write children's stories for you. So if you would like the next story time to be about you and your friends or family, all you have to do is simply get your parents to give me a little message. Look in the descriptions below and they can give me a little message. Give me your name and anybody else who you want in the story and something a little bit about you, so I can put that in as well. So, without further ado, we've got Ralph here. Say hello. There he is. He's come to join us today for this story. And we've also got some friends as well. We've got Penelope, Bernard, Ivor and Dexter. Now, they sometimes help as well. And they might be in the next one. So if you want a particular puppet to come and read the story with me, for your story, then just let me know in the with your message, okay? So, here we go. This story is dedicated to 4 girls who wanted to be in this story, and they are called Mia, Mayowa, Myrah and Lulu. So I hope you are watching and I hope you enjoy. So here we go. This story is called The Dragon of Nowhere in Particular. Here we go. I'm late, muttered Mia frantically as she went through the school gate. She was wet, miserable and cold from head to toe. I hate being late. Oh, I wish I could get to school on time for once. Little did Mia know, though, her wish was about to come true. I know, Ralph. It's exciting, isn't it? When Mia burst through the classroom door, panting and looking as if she had been waiting under a waterfall for the past half an hour, the whole class stopped what they were doing, stared, gasped, and were horrified. Yes, you're right, Ralph. She was very wet indeed. And cold, yes, and probably had, could get a cold, a hypothermia if she didn't get dry enough. Oh, my, Mia, said Miss Ward, her teacher, shaking her head, tutting, and patting her sympathetically on the shoulder. Oh, poor Mia. Mayowa, could you take Mia to the cloakroom, please, and keep her company while she changes into her dry PE kit? And Mia, make sure you use your swimming towel to dry yourself first, okay? Yes, Miss Ward. Oh, poor Mia. I don't know about you, but I feel sorry for Mia. Whilst Mia changed, Mayowa talked and talked and talked. She had a lot to say, it seemed. And then, said Mayowa excitedly, without stopping for breath, the dragon disappeared, poof, just like that. To this day, no one knows where it went. King Arthur's best knights of the Round Table searched high and low, but the dragon was nowhere to be found. That's how it got its name, the Dragon of Nowhere in particular. Just then, 2 girls came hurtling into the cloakroom. It was Myrah and Lulu. Need the loo, cried Myrah hysterically. Me too, cried Lulu, who came skidding into the toilet door with a crash. Oh, my nose. Yes, it is funny, isn't it? Ralph likes this bit. Anyway, like whirlwinds, they disappeared into the toilet as quickly as they appeared. Oh, anyway, said Mayowa, as I was saying, the Dragon of Nowhere in particular has orange and yellow scales and looks like a lobster. That's right, Bernard. That's right, Ralph. Just like Bernard over there. Yeah. Long whiskers, though. Yes. So lobsters have those, those long whiskers. They come out like that. So it's a weird-looking dragon, this one. Actually, let me show you a little picture that my stepson did. This is a little shout-out to my stepson, James. Thanks for doing this, James. This is what he thinks the dragon looks like. So he's kind of got the whiskers of a... you see these long whiskers of a lobster. But he's also put some dragon wings on it as well. Ralph said it's quite terrifying. Yes, well, hopefully they don't have to meet this dragon in real life. Do you think that's going to happen? Let's find out. Are you sure it's not just a lobster then? asked Mia, raising an eyebrow. Who's got a lobster? Asked Lulu, suddenly emerging from the toilets. Can I see it? Asked Myrah, catching the tail end of the conversation. No one has a lobster. shouted Mayowa, losing her patience. It's the Dragon of Nowhere in particular. It just looks like a lobster with orange and yet... Just then, something swooped down over the school courtyard. We call it the quad in the school. Something orange. No, it was yellow? No, or was it both? Blink and you would have missed it. Don't worry, Ralph, don't worry. No need to get scared. Don't worry. Yes? Let's reassure him, okay? Because Ralph's feeling a little bit scared. Does that help? Yes, it does. Okay, here we go. Did you see that? Asked Mia. No one answered, but they all rushed into the quad, which Mia thought meant they'd seen it too. Several seconds passed in stunned silence as the four friends looked around and up at the school roof. Oh. It was Lulu who saw it first. Look! She stammered, pointing up and behind them. Is that a lobster? A giant lobster? Asked Myrah. No, that's the Dragon of Nowhere in particular, gasped Mayowa. It was indeed the Dragon of Nowhere in particular, and it did indeed have the body of a lobster covered in orange and yellow scales, and it did indeed have giant wings of a great dragon. Bizarrely though, this dragon was holding a cane in its left claw and a monocle over one eye. If you look really closely, James has drawn that. He's the little cane in his hand and his little claw. And the little monocle. Monocle's just one piece of a glass, like like my glasses here. They just take one lens and they just put it there, and it's usually attached to a little chain or something, a little wire. Yes, yeah, it's quite posh, isn't it? Yes, it is posh, very posh. Where was I? Oh yes, the Dragon of Nowhere in particular. A terrifying yet magnificent beast. It was trying to climb up the tiled roof of the school, but it was just too steep, and without any footholds, it kept slipping until suddenly it fell down to the ground with a crash. It looked back up at the lip of the roof as if considering to try again. Yes, Ralph says he feels very sorry for the dragon now. You're not so scared of it now? Good. Poor thing, said Mia. It can't get up. Hey, look at its wing, said Lulu. It's all tangled up in plastic. We need to help it, suggested Mia. Have you seen its claws? Said Mayowa. I bet its teeth could chomp through metal. And bone, gulped Myrah. You're getting worried again, are you? Well, you think he's going to eat Myrah? No. Do you think that as well? I don't think so. I think he's going to be a friendly dragon. Well, let's find out, shall we, Ralph? Well, I'm helping. Well, I'm helping whether you want it or not. Whether you want to or not, said Mia, defiantly. And with that, Mia went striding up to the dragon and shouted, "Excuse me, dragon sir. Would you like some help?" She's very brave, isn't she? Myrah, Lulu and Mayowa all looked at Mia as if she were crazy, and then they looked at each other, utterly petrified. They held their breaths. But they weren't expecting what happened next. The dragon spoke. Can you believe that, Ralph? Did you see that coming? He's going to speak. Do you want to hear what he sounds like?
Oh, would you, Ma? That's awfully kind of you,
said the dragon in a proper English gentleman's voice. You like his voice, don't you? Yeah, so do I. You're very well spoken for a dragon, aren't you? Said Lulu, hiding behind Myrah. You think she's scared, do you? Who, Lulu? Yeah, I think so as well. She's hiding behind Myrah, so that would suggest she's definitely scared. Well, of course I am. I am 245 years old, after all. That's old. I've learned a lot of your ways in that time. Relieved that the dragon wasn't going to eat them anymore, the girls worked together to remove the plastic netting from his wing. And within a couple of minutes, the job was done.
Oh, that's so much better,
said the dragon of nowhere in particular, flexing its wing to test it out.
If ever you girls need a favour, just shout my name 3 times to the wind. Dragon of nowhere, dragon of nowhere, dragon of nowhere. Don't bother with all that in particular business. And I'll be there. Except when it's snowing, of course, because I hate the cold.
And with that, and with a single powerful beat of its wings, the dragon shot up into the air just as Miss Jansen came rushing into the courtyard looking for the girls. She's the teaching assistant. But when she looked up and saw the dragon, she screamed and fainted on the spot, falling down like a sack of spuds. Kaboom! Yeah, just like that, Ralph. A little bit of wet. By the time Miss Jansen awoke and the girls returned to class, no one believed their unbelievable encounter with the Dragon of Nowhere in particular. But it didn't bother Mia one bit. For the first time since she could remember, she was never late to school again. All thanks to the Dragon of Nowhere in particular, who, from that day on, gave her a lift to school on his back whenever she was running late, come rain or shine. But not when it was snowing, of course. The end. You like that ending, Ralph? Yeah? Yeah, I do as well. I just got a really good picture of Mia riding the back of this like lobster dragon. And he's a very posh one as well. I bet they talk lots on his back, don't they? On the way, and do you think he did it on the way back from school as well? On the way to and from school? Yeah. You would like a dragon like him as well. Yeah, I think I would. What about you, boys and girls? Would you like a dragon like that, who you can ride on their back to and from school, and he stops you from getting wet and, or maybe not cold, but it certainly gets you to school in style. I would like that as well. So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed the story, and like I said, if you would like a story written about you, don't forget to give me a message. Just look in the descriptions box, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Say bye, Ralph. Yeah, all right, that'll do. That'll do. Stop it. Bye-bye.